Hey everyone, Nvidia has been one of the hottest stocks in the market in 2024. It's also been one of the more volatile stocks in the market this year, changing up and down based on changes in expectations very frequently. So in this video, I'm going to update my stock price prediction for Nvidia in 2024, a month after my previous update. So I'll share with you what my previous price prediction was for Nvidia and where I'm changing it to now, updating it for 2024, and the numbers that are causing me to change that expectation or that stock price prediction for Nvidia. So let's jump right into it.
I want to thank the Motley Fool for sponsoring this video. Visit fool.com/Parkev for the 10 best stocks to buy now.
All right, so roughly 1 month ago on March 20th, I made this video predicting where I thought Nvidia's stock price would be to end 2024. And in this video, I said that the stock price could be between $950 per share and $1,050 per share. And you could see from the comments on this video that most investors thought this prediction was not optimistic enough or not bullish enough. In fact, the stock price has retreated since I made this prediction as new numbers have come out, as its earnings per share estimates for 2024 and 2025 have been downgraded by the Wall Street analysts that are following Nvidia stock. So that's caused Nvidia's stock price to face a bit of a headwind after soaring to start the year in 2024. It kind of hit a ceiling here at close to $1,000 per share, and it's come back down now, trading at $845 per share. Of course, I've had Nvidia stock rated as one of my top 25 stocks to buy in 2024. I've kept it on that list all year long. I still have it on my list of top 25 stocks to buy in 2024, despite this stock price pullback. So I'm going to update this recommendation here. And one of the numbers I'm going to use is the current stock price. I'm also going to use its forward price to earnings valuation multiple. Right now it's trading at a forward PE of 27.79, which in my opinion is a relatively cheap valuation for a stock with the qualities that Nvidia has, with the prospects that Nvidia has. I think this is a bargain valuation for Nvidia stock investors even today, even following its phenomenal increase already in 2024. So one of the reasons why I'm updating this forecast is because the earnings per share estimate for next year and this year have come down meaningfully in the last 30 days. So you could see here 30 days ago, the analysts on Wall Street that were following Nvidia stock, they thought its earnings per share in 2025, which is Nvidia's current year. If that's confusing, it's because the company is allowed to have a fiscal year that's different than the calendar year. So Nvidia is in its fiscal year 2025 when we're in the calendar year 2024. And the same thing next year. Next year shows 2026, but that means calendar year 2025, just to clarify. So the current year, from 30 days ago, investors, analysts that are following Nvidia stock, they decreased their projection from $24.53 down to $23.07 for this year. So a decrease in the earnings per share forecast for 2025. Similarly, they decreased the earnings per share expectation for next year, down from $30.11 to $28.84. And if you've been following my stock price prediction videos, you'll understand that one of the primary estimates I'm using in my stock price prediction are Wall Street analyst estimates for Nvidia's earnings per share. So since this has changed drastically, it changes my price recommendation, my price prediction for Nvidia stock. So let's go back to that and let's model out where Nvidia stock price could be. So now that the earnings per share estimate for 2025 is $28.84, if you apply the current 27.79 forward PE multiple, the stock price could be $801 per share by the end of this year. Now, I forecast or I expect its forward PE multiple to rise as we close out the year or as the year progresses. And so I think the forward PE multiple is going to be higher. If the forward PE multiple rises to 30, then the stock price could end the year at $865 per share. Well, right now it's at $845 per share. And given the increased volatility in Nvidia stock and the increased risk in Nvidia stock, I don't think investors in Nvidia stock would be happy with the $20 return from now until the end of the year. And thankfully, that's not where I think the stock price will end up. I think the forward PE multiple will rise even more than that, closer to 35. And that would make the stock price go to $1,009 per share by the end of the year. Or now I've looked at all the positive scenarios for Nvidia stock. That doesn't mean all of those positive outcomes are going to come to fruition. It could be that the forward PE multiple would actually decrease to 22 instead of going up to 30 or 35, and that would cause the stock price to fall to $634 per share. So that would mean the stock price falls from $845 to $634. And again, thankfully, this is a scenario that I don't think is very likely. I don't think that the stock price is going to decrease from now until the end of the year. I think it's more likely that the stock price increases between now and the end of the year. So given all of these changes, given all of the updates, where do I think Nvidia's stock price will be to end the year? Well, not that much different from where I previously forecasted. I previously forecasted the share price from $950 per share to $1,050 per share. If you recall, I shared with you the previous forecast in this video here from $950 to $1,050. I'm decreasing that range by $25. So now I'm expecting the share price to be between $925 per share and $1,025 per share. So decreasing those expectations slightly from $950 to $1,050 down to $925 to $1,025, given the updated earnings per share expectations from Wall Street analysts that are following Nvidia stock, and given the updated forward PE multiple and the information that's come out since my previous update. Now, since I made that last stock price prediction, we've had some earnings announcements from some key companies in the semiconductor industry, including ASML and Taiwan Semiconductor. And after I've digested those earnings results, I've included that and incorporated that into this updated Nvidia stock price prediction for 2024. So all else being equal, between last month and this month, I'm a little bit less optimistic on Nvidia stock, even though I'm still bullish on Nvidia stock, even though I still think it's one of the top 25 stocks to buy in 2024. I'm just slightly less optimistic about it, given the information that's come out between my previous forecast and this forecast today. Thank you for watching this video. I truly appreciate it. I know there's a lot you could be doing with your time and a lot of other videos you could be watching. So I truly appreciate that you chose to watch this one. If you want to see more videos just like this, hit the subscribe or the like button. They'll both help me make more videos just like this one. Thank you again.